data representation and interpretation. Grade 8, you learn about how we find the range of the class interval, how we find the mode, median, and mean of the given class, uh, given data, right? Ungrouped data, how we find the range, mode, median, and mean. Do you remember that part? Anuttara, do you remember?
No, sir.
No. Menetma, do you remember how we
Little
find the
amount.
range? Little amount, right? Now I will revise that one using your review question, right? එහෙනම් පරණ දේවල් ටික මතක් කරගමු. ඒකත් එක්ක අපි මේ lesson එක continue කරමු, right? Right. I think you have the part 3 textbook with you now. You look at the page number 93, right? Review exercise, right? Look at the first question. This question you can revise your grade 8 knowledge. The ages of the members of the school cricket team rounded off to the nearest year are given below. Right now, look at how many data contain this data distribution: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. Right, there are 11 data given in this question. For the above set of data, find the following. There are 4 parts you have to find. First one, range. Second one, the mode. Third one, the median. Fourth one, the mean. Right. Look at this data. There are 11 data given, not in order. We call this one raw data. කිසිම අර order එකක් නැහැ, පිළිවෙලක් නැහැ. ඔය එක එක තැන්වල ලියලා තියෙනවා. Right. Before find the answers, you have to rearrange this data in ascending order or descending order. Right. Now we can arrange this one in ascending order. Right. Right. You try to arrange this data ascending order. Ascending mean what? Small to large. You have to write. You try to do that one. What is the smallest one? 14, no? How many 14s? There are 3 14s. 1, 2, 3. Right? Next one is I can do like this work, right? If you write these numbers, you can cut that number. Then next one is 15. There are how many 15s? 2 15s. 15, comma 15. Next number is 16. There are one. Only one. Again 17. How many? 1, 2. 17, comma 17. Next one is 18. How many? 1, 2. There are 2 18s. Last one is 19. Right? Right. That's the. I rearranged this data. Yes.
16, 14.
Sorry.
4, 16.
4 16. Yeah, 4. Only one. Your textbook, which edition? What is the year? Printed year. I think මේ editions දෙකක් ඔයගොල්ලෝ 2000 which year?
18.
2016. I think the old edition, that one.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
In my book, there is no 14th.
I think also you have old edition, no? හරි කවන්නේ මොකක් වුණත් කමක් නැහැ. I think you can see my screen.
Yes, sir.
Right? අපි මේ screen එකේ තියෙන question එකත් එක්ක කරමු. ඊට පස්සේ ඔයගොල්ලෝ text book එකේ තියෙන questions අරගෙන බලමු. හරි? Right. ඊට පස්සේ ඔයගොල්ලන්ට ඒව තනියම කරගන්න පුළුවන්. Right. Now look at don't look at your textbook. Look at my screen. Right. That's the given data. Right. There are 11 data given below. Right. Now I wrote in ascending order that numbers. Right. You note down these numbers. Right. 14, 14, 14, 15, 15, 16, 17, 17, 18, 18, and final one is 19. Right. That's the data distribution. I rearrange in ascending order. Right. මේක හරියට තේරුම් ගන්න. එතකොට මම හිතන්නේ මේක ටික මතක් වෙයි ඔයගොල්ලන්ට මේ කරපු දේවල් ටික. Right. Our first question, first part is find the range. Range. Right. Now look at how we find the range. When you find the range, you have to write like this. Range mean maximum value minus minimum value. Right? Maximum value minus minimum value of the given data. Right. Now look at this data. What is the maximum value? Maximum value is 19. Right? Maximum value is 19 minus minimum value. What is the minimum value? 14. Minimum value is 14. Right? That's the range. Maximum value minus minimum value. 19 minus 14. What is the answer? 5. So this data distribution range is 5. Right? That's the first part answer. You write down this one. Range equal maximum value minus minimum value. Then you can get the answers. Maximum value is 19. Minimum value is 14. So 19 minus 14 equal 5. Right? That's the range. Right? Do you understand this one? Menitma, do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Right. Anuttara, do you understand this one? How we find the range?
Yes, sir.
Right. Then after find the range, you have to find the mode. Mode, right? M-O-D-E. What's the meaning of mode? Mode mean which term you wrote most number of times. Right? Look at this data distribution. Which term you wrote most number of times. Look at 14, we wrote there are 3 times. 15 2 times, 16 1 times, 17 2 times, 18 2 times, and 19 1 times. Right? Which term? Mostly we written. There are 3 times we written what? 14. So mode is 14. Right? Understood? Mode is 14. Mode mean the term we written most number of times. හරි අර වැඩිපුර වාර ගාණක් ලියවුන එකට අපි කියනවා mod කියලා. Right? That's the second part, mod. Right. Now I will ask some questions of you. Look at this data distribution. 2, 2, 3, 3, 3, 4, 4. Right? Can you say what is the mode of this data distribution? Not this question. Another example. What is the mode of this data distribution? Anuttara, can you say?
3.
3. Menetma, what is the answer?
3.
3.
3. Right? We wrote 3. How many times? 3 times. But other terms we wrote only 2 times. Right? So this data distribution mode is 3. Right? Now look at this question. 2, 2, 2, 3, 3, 3, 4, 4. Now can you say what is the mode of this question? Anuttara, what is the answer? Mode. Sorry, again you say 2 and 3. 2 and 3. There are 2 modes, right? 2 and 3. Understood, Menitma? 2 we wrote 3 times. Also 3 we wrote 3 times.
Yes, sir.
4 we wrote only 2 times. So there are 2 modes of this data distribution, 2 and 3. This one mode is 2 and 3, right? The question, this data distribution I again change, right? Now what is the mode of this data distribution? 2, 2, 2, 3, 3, 3, 4, 4, 4. Right. Can you say what is the mode of now this data distribution? Menetma, what is the answer?
Two, three, 4.
2, 3, 4. Right. Others answer? Anuttara? Menetma's answer mode is 2, 3, and 4. Anuttara, your answer? Same or different answer?
Same.
Same. 2, 3, and 4. Timansa, what is your answer?
Same, sir.
Same. 2, 3, and 4. Right. Now look at how many times we wrote 2. 2 wrote 3 times. 3 wrote 3 times. 4 wrote also 3 times. Which term you wrote most numbers? අර වැඩියෙන්ම වාර ගානක් ලියවිලා තියෙන්නේ මොන ටර්ම් එකද? මොකුත් නැහැ නේද? 2 කියන එක ලියලා තියෙන්නේ 3 times. 3 කියන එකත් 3 times. 4 කියන එකත් 3 times. එහෙනම් මෙතනදී අර එකම ටර්ම් එකක්වත් වැඩිපුර ටර්ම්ස් ගානක් ලියවිලා නැහැ. හරිද? දැන් කලින් එකේදී නම් අපිට එකක් අඩු වුණා අනිත් ඒවා හැම එකම වැඩියෙන් තියුණා. එහෙනම් මේ වගේ වෙලාවකදී අර equal values නම් තියෙන්නේ. This data distribution no mode. Right? No mode. Mode එකක් නැහැ මෙයාගේ. Right? Now look at that. Now this data distribution mode is 4. Right? මෙයා මේ වැඩිපුර වාර ගානක් ලියවිලා තියෙනවනේ නේද? Right. අන්න එහෙමයි අපි mode එක select කරගන්නේ. පැහැදිලිද? Right. එහෙනම් ඔන්න ඊට පස්සේ වරද්දක් නැහැ. අර එකම equal values නම් ලියවිලා තියෙන්නේ. ඒකේ modes නැහැ. Right? We have to write no mode. Right. That's the mode. Right. Next part is median. median mean what? හරියටම මැද තියන්නේ කවුද? Right? How we find the median? There's a method. Look at this data distribution 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. There are 11 terms. Right. Which term? You have to find the which term of median. How we find like this? Number of terms plus 1 divide 2. How we find number of terms of this data distribution plus 1 divide 2. That's the term, median term, right? Now look at 11 plus 1 is 12. 12 divide 2. What is 6th term? Median is 6th term. Right. Now you find 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What is the 6th term? 16. Median is 16. Understood? Median is 16. Right. Now look at this example. Also you write down this one. That's a median term. Median term you can find like this. That's the method how we find the median. Right? You note down this one. Then I will ask another data distribution mode. Right? I finish. Right? Look at another data distribution I wrote 10, 13, 15, 20. Right? You have to find the median. Median mean how we find median? Number of terms plus 1 divide by 2. That's the term. Right? How many terms of this one? 1, 2, 3, 4. Median term is 4 plus 1 divide 2. 5 divide 2. What is the answer? 2.5 term. 2.5 term mean where this one situated between 2 and 3. 2.5 term mean between 2 and 3. Right. Now look at second term is 13. Third term is 15. Right. මේ වගේ වෙලාවකදී අපි කරන්න ඕන දේ බලන්නේ නම් 2.5 term නම් second term 13 third term 15. You have to add these two terms 13 plus 15, then divide by 2, you can get the median. 13 plus 15 is 28. 28 divide 2. What is the median? 14. Right? This one median is 14. එතකොට මේ 14 කියලා කෙනෙක් මේ data distribution එකේ නැහැ. එහෙනම් median කියන කෙනා මේක නැති කෙනෙක් වුණත් අපිට එන්න පුළුවන්කම තියෙනවා. Right? Understood? If you have some doubts, you can ask. Any problems you can ask, right? Also needed things you can write, note down this. Simasa, do you understand this one?
Yes.
Right. මම අර join වෙන්න කලින් මෙන්න මේ range කියන ඒවත් පොඩ්ඩක් තේරෙන්නේ නැත්නම් මට කියන්න. Right? Anuttara, do you understand this one clear or not? How we find the mode, median, range?
I understand.
මේක තේරුණා නේද? අර මේ වගේ even numbers තියෙනවා නම් කොහොමද කරන්න කියන එකත් නේ? Right?
Oh,
Median term, how we find? Number of terms plus 1 divide by 2. That's the term. ඒකෙන් අපිට හොයාගන්න පුළුවන්. මේ වගේ decimal ලාවොත් අර දෙපැත්තේ තියෙන දෙන්න අරගෙන ඒක divide කරන්න ඕන add කරලා. Right? Minetma, do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Right. I think all of you are finished this one. Right. Then I have to find another one, right? In these questions, them ask find the range, find the mode, find the median. Next one is find the mean, right? Find the mean. Mean also same term for average, right? I think your term test, you can get the average marks. Average marks, how we can get? Your all subjects marks add, right? The total marks divide by number of subjects, right? That's the mean. Also same method we use for that. First you add all terms. There are 11 terms. You have to add these 11 terms. How we add? 14 plus 14 plus 14, 15, 15, 16, 17, 17, 18, 18, 19. Then divide by how many terms? 11. Right? Now you can get the mean. Right now look at 1, 2, 3. 3 times 14, 42. 15 times 2, 30. 1 times 16. 17 times 2, 34. 18 times 2, 36. And 19. Right? 2 plus 0, 2. 2 plus 6, 8. 8 plus 4, 12. 12 plus 6, 18. 18 plus 9, 18 plus 9. What is the answer? 27. Remaining 2, 6, 9, 10, 13, 16, 17. Right? What is the answer? 177. Divide by 11. Right? 177 divide 11. 177 divide 11. You can get the answer 67, 6. Remaining one, 0, 9. Right. You can round off to the first decimal. What is the answer? 16.09 means 16.1. Right? That's the mean of this data distribution. Right? That's the your grade 8 theories. Right? When given this data distribution, you have to find range, mode, median, and mean. Right? How we find the range? Maximum value minus minimum value. Mode mean which term we written most number of times. Median, how we can get number of terms plus 1 divide 2. That's the median term. Then you can find the answer. Mean, how we find? Add all terms, then divide by number of terms. You can get the answer of mean. Right? Understood? That's the theories of your grade 8. Right. If you have some doubts, you can ask me.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
Can you explain again?
Which one?
The box. The last
This one. This one. Median.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mean or median?
Mean.
Mean. Mean කියන්නේ මොකද්ද? අපි ගන්න average කියන එක. හරිද? How we find the mean? You have to add all terms. 14 plus 14 plus 14 plus 15 plus 15 plus 16 plus 17 plus 17 plus 18 plus 18 plus 19. right? මේ ඔක්කොම ටික add කරන්න ඕන. That's the addition 177. Then divide by number of terms. How many terms? 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11. Right? This addition you have to divide by number of terms. 11. 177 divide 11. Right? You can divide like this. Right? ඊට පස්සේ මම කරේ අර දැන් මෙතනදී අර 09 කියලා අපු හින්දා first decimal එකට round off කරපු එකක් කරේ. 16.1. Are you clear or not still? Anuttara, now do you understand or still not?
The internet connection problem happening.
Now okay?
Yes.
Your problem?
Yes,
Or
sir.
still not? Right. එහෙනම් මම ඊළඟ part එකට යනවා මේකේ. හරි? Simansa, do you understand or if you have some doubts you can tell me.
Sir, no doubts.
No doubts. Right. Menetma?
No doubts, sir.
No doubts. Right. Now we can check another question. මම හිතන්නේ දැන් ඔයගොල්ලෝගේ මේ ටෙක්ස්ට් බුක් එක නෙවෙයිනේ තියෙනවා කිව්ව සමහරුන්ගේ නේද? ඒතර රිවිව් එක්සර්සයිසස් කරනකොට ඔයගොල්ලන්ට පැහැදිලිව මේ වගේ questions දෙකක් විතර මේ එක්සර්සයිස් එකේ තියෙනවා. හරි? ඒතර මේ සෙකන්ඩ් එකක් කරන්න මේ ටික කරන්න. එතකොට ඔයගොල්ලන්ට වැඩිපුර දෙයක් idea එකක් ගන්න පුළුවන් වෙයි. හරිනේ? Right. Now I am going to our grade 9 part. What is the grade 9 part? Right. You write down the subtopic ungrouped frequency distribution. Ungrouped frequency distribution. Ungrouped frequency distribution. Also, I will get one question for this. Right. Look at this question. මම දැන් ටෙක්ස්ට් බුක් එකෙන් බලනවට වඩා මේ ස්ක්‍රීන් එකෙන් බලන්න. එතකොට ඔයගොල්ලෝගේ අර වෙනස්ව දන්නේ නැහැනේ ඇඩිෂන්ස් වලදී නේද? ඇඩිෂන්ස් වෙනස් වෙනකොට එක එක questions වෙනස් වෙනවා නේ. Right. Look at this question. The data collected at a certain weather station on a highest temperature in degrees Celsius recorded on each day of the month of December in the year 2016 is given below. Right. First one, what is the range of this data set? You have to find the range of this data set. Right. Range, how we find? Maximum value minus minimum value. Right. Then you select what is the maximum value of this data distribution. Right. ඔගොල්ලෝ පොඩ්ඩක් බලන්න පුළුවන් නේද ආන්සර් එක මොකක්ද කියලා. What is the maximum value? 28, 26, මේ line එකේ 30. Next line also less than 30. Now first two lines maximum value is 30. Now look at the third line also maximum value is 30. So maximum value is 30. Right, you have to find the range. Range equal maximum value minus minimum value. Maximum value is 30. Right, maximum value is 30. Then you have to find the minimum value. Also you can check the minimum value. First line look at 26. Second line look at 24. Right, what is the answer? Minimum value is 24. right? So range equal 30 minus 24. What is the answer? 6. Right, understood? Right. මම හිතන්නේ ඔයගොල්ලෝ මේක නෝට් කරගත්තා නම් හරි මේ data distribution එක ලියා ගන්න ඉක්මනට. right මේක පැහැදිලිව බලලා ලියා ගන්න. ඔයගොල්ලෝගේ ටෙක්ස්ට් බුක් එකේ මේක නෙවෙයි නම් තියෙන්නේ ඉක්මනට තමන්ගේ exercise book එකට මේක ගන්න ඉක්මනට. right, then first part we did find the range. It is correct. Finish. Second part, construct an ungrouped frequency distribution to find the mode, median and mean of the data set. Right, you have to, what we have to do, construct an ungrouped frequency distribution table. Right, construct an ungrouped frequency distribution, that means table you have to draw for that data. Right, now look at how we construct the table. Right, are you finished now your work? මම හිතන්නේ මේක ඔයගොල්ලෝ බලන්න මේක මේ data ටික නෙවෙයි නම් තියෙන්නේ මේක ඉක්මනට ලියා ගන්න. ඊට පස්සේ first part එකක් දැන් අපි කරා range. right, එතනට නම් complete කරලා මට message එකක් එවන්න ඉක්මනට එතනින් එහාට යන්න.
Excuse me, sir. I didn't heard what you said because of a connection
Sorry?
problem. I didn't heard what you said because of a connection problem.
I said our textbook exercise 28.1, right, first question now I will do. Okay, you check this question, same question or different question of your textbook. හරිද? මේකද නැද්ද කියලා බලන්න. මේ datas නෙවෙයි නම් මේ ටික ඉක්මනට ඔයගොල්ලෝගේ exercise book එකේ note කරගන්න. මේ තියෙන විදිහටම note කරගන්න මේ ටික. Then first part you do, what is the range of this data set? Right, first you write the range. Range equal maximum value minus minimum value. Maximum value is 30 minus minimum value is 24. The range is 30 minus 24. What is the answer? 6. Range is 6. Right, දැන් මම මේ question එකෙන් ඔයගොල්ලන්ට මේ කරන්න ටික ඔක්කොම කියන හින්දා මේ හරියට මේ question එක තේරුම් ගන්න ඕන. ඒක හින්දා note කරගමු අපි ඉක්මනට. We must finish. Anuttara, are you finished or still not?
Finished.
Finish. Right.
Yes.
Menetma, are you finished or still not?
Yes, sir.
Finish. Right. Now I am going to the second part. Construct an ungrouped frequency distribution to find the mode, median and mean of the data set. Right, you have to look at this one. Construct an ungrouped frequency distribution. මෙන්න මේක තමයි අපිට කරන්න තියෙන්නේ. මේව හොයන්න තියෙන ඊට පස්සේ construct an ungroup frequency distribution. Right. That's a table you have to prepare. Right. Now look at how we draw the table for that. You have to draw the table with how many columns? First column is temperature. Second column is frequency, right? Frequency. Frequency means simple left, right? Third column is X. X means mid value of the class interval. Sorry. මේක නැහැ ඔයගොල්ලන්ට ඊට පස්සේකට මේක තියන්නේ. Right, temperature is classes X, frequency is F, right? Our third column is Fx, right? Now look at the temperature. Minimum value is 24, right? Now you have to write 24. Sorry, another one you have to add for this tally marks. මේක මේ මෙතනට කරගන්න පුළුවන් නම් ඔයගොල්ලන්ට වැඩි හොඳයි. හරි. එහෙම නැතුණත් ගැටලුවක් නැහැ. මෙතනට අපි දාමුකෝ tally marks. Right. Temperature 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Right. That's the minimum value 24. That's the maximum value 30. You have to write all values between these two, 24 to 30. Right. Now look at how we complete this one, tally marks. Right. Look at the first data, 28. Right. මේක දැන් වරද්ද ගන්නේ නැතුව මේ ටික හරියට මාක් කර ගන්න ඕන. අපි දැන් 28 ගන්නවා. මම එයා ගත්ත හින්දා පෙන්සිල් එකක් අරගෙන මම එයා අයින් කරනවා මෙතන. Right, 28. Next one is 26. Right, now look at how we write down that 28, 26. 28, this line, tally marks is 28. Next one, 26. Right, now look at the next two. Look at 28, 28. 28, 28. Right, next one, 29, 30, like this. Right, 29, 30. Right, that's the tally marks you have to mark. ඒ කියන්නේ මේ ඔක්කොම ටික tally marks ගන්න ඕනේ. ඒතකොට ඔයගොල්ලෝ මතකයි tally marks ගන්නකොට 1 2 3 4 if you have to write fifth one you have to write like this, right? 6 7 like this you can write. Right, now you complete tally marks column. Tally marks column you have to complete using your data distribution check. හරිද? tally marks ටික complete කරන්න ඉක්මනට. Anuttara, can you complete tally marks column?
Yes.
Right. After you finish this work, you tell me. Okay. Simansa, can you complete the tally marks column?
Yes, sir.
Right. After finish, inform me. Menitma, can you complete the tally marks column?
Yes, sir.
Right. Now you complete this one. After you finish the work, inform me. Right. Then we can discuss further. Okay, I mean, the months are now finished, no? And others. Also, others are finished, right? Now, can you help me write down the tally marks? Can you say the tally marks? 24, what's the tally marks? Anyone on your audio, and can you tell? 24, what is the tally marks?
2.
2. Right, 24 tally marks is 2. 25, what is the tally marks value?
3.
3. 26,
5.
5. 27,
7.
7. 28,
9.
10. 9.
9. 29,
2.
2. 30,
2.
1.
2 or 1. එක්කෙනෙක් 2 කිව්වා, තව එක්කෙනෙක් 1 කිව්වා. 2. 13, 20, 25, 28, 30. Again you check. මම හිතන්නේ මොකක් හරි වැරදිලා තියෙනවා මේ වගේ. මොකද 31 data given in December.
Excuse me, sir.
31 data, but yes,
28. 10. 28.
28,
8. 10 times.
10.
Yeah.
Right. Now all of you look at these answers are correct or not. Right? එතකොට දැන් මේක නම් ආවේ ඔයගොල්ලන්ට answers මම හිතන්නේ මේ ටික හරි ඇති සමහර විට. අනුත්තර that's are correct or incorrect, these values? Correct. Menetma, that values are correct or incorrect?
Correct, sir.
Correct. Timansa, also your answers are correct or incorrect?
Sir, 28 කරට 9 කියලා දැම්මේ. ඒක වැරදි.
9 කියලා. හරි. ඒක අර පොඩ්ඩක් එතකොට අපි හොඳට බලන්න ඕන. හරි. මිස් වෙන්නේ නැහැ. මම කිව්වා අර පෙන්සිල් එකක් අරගෙන මේවා මේව කරගත්තා නම්. හරි. දැන් ඔයගොල්ලෝ ටෙක්ස්ට් බුක් එකේ මොකද දන්නේ නැති හින්දා මට මේ එක පොඩ්ඩක් ගැටලුවක් තියෙනවා. සාමාන්‍යයෙන් පේපර් එකක් දුන්නාම මේ විදිහට කරන්න පෙන්සිල් එකක් අරගෙන අපි ගන්න ඒවා පොඩ්ඩක් අයින් කරගත්තාම අපිට මිස් වෙන්නේ නැහැ. right. එහෙනම් මේ tally marks complete කරා නම් these values you have to write down the frequency column. Right? Frequency means how many times you wrote that one. 24 we wrote 2 times, 25 3 times, 26 5 times, 27 7 times, 28 10 times, 29 2 times, 30 2 times. right? That's a frequency column, right? මේක එතකොට හරිය ඇති. ඒක මම කම්ප්ලීට් කරේ නැහැ ඔයගොල්ලෝ කරා එක. ඒක යූස් කරගෙන තමයි මම මේ frequency කියන column එක complete කරේ. Right? Understood? Right. That's our next work. What is the next work? Fx. Fx mean what? Fx mean f multiply x. F mean frequency, this column values. X mean this temperature values. Right, now look at first one. 24 multiply 2. What is the answer? 24 multiply 2, 48. 25 multiply 3, 75. 26 multiply 5. 26 multiply 5. 30. 13. 130. 27 multiply 7. 27 multiply 7. 7 times 7, 49. 14, 18. 189. 28 multiply 10. 280. 29 multiply 2. 58. 30 multiply 2. 60. Right, that's the fx column. Right, fx column. Then also another one work we have to do. These two columns you have to get the addition. Right, this one addition, look at f column addition. 2 3 5 5 5 10 10 7 17 19 21. Remaining 2 2 plus 1 3. Right, that's the sum of f column. Right, now look at this symbol for sum. Sum, symbol of the sum. Look at, that's the symbol. Right, can you write like this? We call this one sigma. Sigma mean what? Sum. Right, now look at sum of f column. We have to write sigma f. Sigma f equal 31. Right, also you have to find the sum of fx column. We call this one sigma fx. Sigma fx. Fx column sum is sigma fx. You have to get the addition of this one. Right, you try to get the addition this one correctly, then I will ask the what is the value of sigma fx. Right, what is the answer?
840.
840. I don't know, true or false. 840. Also others get the answer or not? Minetma, what is the answer? Timansa, what is the answer?
Yes, sir, still doing.
Still doing, right? Inform me this answer is correct or incorrect. Okay, Anuttara said 840. Uh, 8 plus 5, 13, 13 plus 9, 22, 22 plus 8, 30, 0 remaining 3, 3 plus 4, 7, 7 plus 7, 14, 14 plus 3, 17, 17 plus 8, 25, 20 plus 25 plus 8, 33, 33 plus 5, 38, 38 plus 6, 44, 4, remaining 4, 4 plus 1, 5, 6, 7, 8, 840. It is correct. Right? That's the distribution table. We can now find mode, median, and mean using this table. Right? Understood? Right. Now look at our next part of this question. Find the mode of the data set using above constructed frequency distribution. You have to find the mode. Right. Now look at you look at frequency table. Frequency means how many times you wrote that term. Right. Look at this term you wrote 2 times. What is the maximum times you wrote? 10 times. How many? Which one? 28. So mode is 28. Right? Understood how we find the mode? First you find the frequency column, right? Then you check what is the maximum value of frequency. This maximum value is what? 10. 10 means 28 we wrote 10 times, right? 28 we wrote 10 times. So which term we wrote mostly? 28. That's the mode. Mode is 28. Right. Part 4, median. Median. Right? Median mean මැද තියෙන අගය නේද? Right. Now look at how we find the median. Look at there are 31 terms. Right? Previous examples I state how we find the median. The number of terms plus 1 divide by 2. 31 plus 1. 32 divide 2. That means 16th term. Right? Median term is 16th term. Right? Understood? Then look at how we find the 16th term. Where which one is the 16th term? Right? Look at this. 24 we wrote 2 times. Right? That means the initial, from initial we wrote 2 terms. Right? Then initial to this position, how many terms we wrote? 2 and 3. 5 terms. Right? Then next group, 2, 3, 5. How many terms? 10 terms. Right? Then 17 terms. 27 terms. Right? Like that you can find. We want which one is the 16th term. Right? Now look at 2, 5, 10, 17. 16th term contain which one? This group. හරි 16 වෙනි එක තියෙන්නේ කොතනද? මෙතනට එක ඔක්කොම තියෙන්නේ මුලින් ඉඳලා 10යි. ඊට පස්සේ තියෙනවා 17ක් වෙනකම් මොන ටර්ම් එකද? 27. right? 27 තමයි එහෙනම් 16 ටර්ම් එක වෙන්නේ නේ. 16 වට 16 කියලා ලියවෙන්නේ මොකද්ද? 16 වෙනිට ලියවෙන්නේ 27. right? That's the answer. So median equal 27. Right? Median equal 27. Right? Then final part, mean. Right? Previous question, how we find the mean? We add all terms, then divide by number of terms. Right? You have to remember this formula. Mean equal sum of all terms. That means sigma fx divide sigma f. Right? Mean equals sigma fx divide sigma f. ඒ කියන්නේ sigma fs කියන්නේ මොකද්ද? මේ තියෙන ඔක්කොගේම addition එක. ඒක තමයි මෙතන ආවේ. Sigma f number of terms 31, right? Then you can find sigma fs 840 divide sigma f 31. Then you can find the answer 840 divide 31. 262 remaining 2, 220. How many? 7. 7 times 1, 7. 7 times 3, 21. Remaining 3, 30. Decimal point 30. How many? 0. 300. How many? 9. Right? You can find the answer 27.09. In this question said, only find the mean of the above set of temperature. Mean value you have to find. You can keep this answer or round off first decimal place. Right? That is enough. Right. That's the full question. How we find the answers using constructed. Right. First part now you do range. Fourth question, first part. Anuttara, what is the answer? Range.
Still doing, sir.
Still doing. Right. Anuttara send me his answer. Also, Simansa, what is the answer? Range.
33.
33. Range. Oh. Menetma, what is the answer?
10.
10. How we find the range? I think Simansa said not range. Range mean what? How we find the range? Range equal maximum value minus minimum value, right? Maximum value minus minimum value. What is the maximum value of this data distribution? Look at. What is the maximum value? What are the terms you have to write? 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35. Right? What is the maximum value? 35. Minimum value? 29. Right? Understood? Then range equal maximum value 35 minus minimum value 29. So range equal 6. I think Anuttara's answer is correct.
Sir,
Yes.
number of days කියලා තියෙන එක.
Oh, my explain. Number of days කියලා තියෙනවා නේද? එතකොට දැන් අපි මේකේ data distribution එකක් ලිව්වහම කොහොමද අපි මේක ලියන්නේ? මෙහෙමනේ තියෙන්නේ. Number of patients who received treatment during a day. එක දවසකදී treatments වලට ආපු patients ලා ගන්න. right? අනිත් එකේ තියෙනවා number of days. ඒ කියන්නේ මෙතනදී මොකද කියන්නේ? patients ලා 29ක් ඇවිල්ලා තියෙනවා. how many days? 2 days. දවස් දෙකකදී patients ලා 29 ගානේ ඇවිල්ලා තියෙනවා. right? ඊට පස්සේ මේකෙන් කියවෙන්නේ මොකද්ද? patients ලා 30 ගානේ ඇවිල්ලා තියෙනවා දවස් 4ක්. මෙතනින් කියවෙන්නේ patients ලා 31 31 ගානේ ඇවිල්ලා තියෙනවා දවස් 6ක්. හරි? 32 patients came how many days? 8 days. හරිද? පැහැදිලිද? එහෙනම් දැන් අපි මේක ලියනකොට 29 ඒවා කීයක් ලියන්න ඕනද? දෙකක් ලියන්න ඕනනේ. 30 ඒවා 4ක්. 31 6 times. right? 32 8 times. එහෙම නේද ලියන්න ඕන? එහෙනම් මෙතන තියෙන මිනිමම් එක කීයද? 29. maximum value 35. right? Number of patients. Minimum number of patients 29. Maximum is 35. right? Understood? Management, do you understand this one or not?
Yes, sir. Now understood.
What's the answer? You are 10. How you get 10 early?
From the number of days.
Number of days, not number of days. You have to find the classes, right? ඒ කියන්නේ අපිට අනිවාර්යයෙන්ම frequency තමයි number of days කියන්නේ. මේ තියෙන්නේ අර classes ටික. හරිද? ඒතර classes වලින් තමයි අපි බලන්න ඕනේ. දැන් before that question, look at you have to find the range using this upper values, right? 8 to 14. හරිද? පැහැදිලි නේද? හරියට තේරුම් ගන්න එක. right? Timan sir, now do you understand?
Yes, sir.
මොකද්ද වැරදුනේ කලින්?
Sir, මම number
එක
of
නේද
days
කිව්වේ
කියන
මට?
එකත් අරගෙන 35 වලින් තමයි 2 minus එහෙම ගත්තේ. එතකොට තමයි 33 කියලා ගත්තේ.
එහෙම නෙමෙයි ගන්න ඕන. හරිද? අර patients ලා ගන්න. හරි? patients ලගේ number එක තමයි අපි minimum maximum select කරගන්න ඕන. හරිද? පැහැදිලි නේද දැන්?
ඔව් sir.
Anuttara, do you understand? Your answer is correct.
Yes, sir.
හරි මොකුත් නෑනේ නේ. පැහැදිලිව තේරුම් අරන් කරේ නේද? Right. That's the first one answer, range. Then second part asks 3 questions. Find the following for this data set: mode, median, mean. Before you find these answers, I think the median and mean you have to find. So you have to complete the table, right? How many columns you have to draw? Tally marks not need this question, right? මොකද අර raw data නෙවෙයි මෙතන පොඩ්ඩක් අපිට හදලා දීලා තියෙන හින්දා අපි tally marks ගන්න අවශ්‍යතාවයක් නැහැ. What are the suitable columns? Number of patients, right? Number of patients, that means next. That number of days, that means F. Then fx. Right. Now hurry up. You do this work. Quickly complete the correct table. Right. Number of patients you have to write 29 to 35. First column you have to write 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35. Then second column, number of days, you have to write 2, 4, 6, 8, 12, 6, 2. Right? Using this table, you can find the next column, fx column. You multiply these two, then you can find the fx column. Also, finally, you have to complete this one. Sum of f column, sigma f. Sum of fx column, sigma fx. You have to find. Right. After do this one, you inform me. Right, complete the fx column and also these two completed. හරි ඒ ටික ඉවර වෙලා මට පොඩ්ඩක් ඉන්ෆෝම් කරන්න. මොනවාරි ගැටලු තියෙනවා නම් අහන්න. Sixteen, remaining one, 8 times 3, 24, 24 plus 1, 25. 12 multiply 33, 12 times 3, 36, remaining 3, 12 times 3, 36, plus 3, 39. 6 times 34, 6 times 4, 24, remaining 2. 6 times 3, 18, 18 plus 2, 20. 2 times 35, 70. Right? Also, you check your answers and compare my answers. Sometimes can be my answers false, right? ඔගොල්ලෝ බලන්න හරිද කියලා. 8 plus 6, 14, 20, 26, 30. Remaining 3. 8, 10, 18, 23, 32, 39. Remaining 3. 4, 5, 7, 10, 12. 1290. Then sigma f 2, 6, 12, 20, 22, 26, 28, 30. Remaining 3. 3 plus 1, 4, 40. Right? My answers are correct or incorrect? Simansa, that answers are correct.
Yes, sir.
Anuttara,
Yes.
correct or? Yes. Right.
Correct.
Right. Then I said you find the mode. Right now, I will ask one student how find the mode. Anuttara, can you say the mode of this data distribution? What is the mode?
33.
33. Right. Look at frequency column. Which term maximum times wrote? 12 times you wrote 33. So mode is 33. Right? Mode is 33. Menetma, can you say the median? How we find the median? First, you have to find the term. Which term the median? How we find it? Menetma. Simansa, can you say how we find the median? First, you have to say which term is median.
sir, add කරන්න ඕනේ.
Oh, add කරන්න ඕන මොකද්ද?
Sir, number of patients plus 1 divided
Yes,
by 2.
number of patients. Yes, number of patients 40, right? 40 plus 1 divide 2. What is the answer? 41 divide 2. 41 divide 2 is, what is the answer? 0 times 2, 0, remaining 1, 10. How many? 5. 20.5. 20.5 mean you have to find the 20th day patients and 21st day patients. හරි 20 21 දෙකයි හොයාගෙන ඒ දෙන්න divide කරන්නයි තියෙන්නේ add කරලා දෙකෙන්. Right. Now look at the frequency. This one 2. Then second group 6 terms we wrote. Then 6 plus 6 12, 20, 32. Right? We want to find 20th term and 21st term. What is the 20th term? 32. 21st term 33. Understood? 20th term is 20 වෙනියට ලියවිලා තියෙන්නේ මොකද්ද? 32. 21st term is 21st කියන්නේ මෙයාගෙන් පස්සේ ලියවිච්ච එකක්නේ. 33. Right? So you have to add these two. 32 plus 33 divide 2. 65 divide 2. That means 32.5. Right? Median is 32.5. Right? Understood this one? Clearly you can get the knowledge, right? Anuttara, do you understand median?
Yes, sir.
Simanta, can you understand about median?
සර් මේ ආපහු පොඩ්ඩක් කියලා දෙන්න පුළුවන්. මට මීඩියන් එකේ අර 2612 මට එතන හරියටම තේරෙන්නේ
මේකද? ඒ කියන්නේ දැන් මෙතනදි කියන්නේ මොනවද? මේ number of days නේ නේද? දැන් මුලින්ම තියෙනවා මුල්ම group එකේ දවස් දෙකක්. හරිද? ඒ කියන්නේ මේ 29 කියවිලා 29 කියලා මෙහෙම terms දෙකක් ලියලා තියෙනවා. හරිද? ඊළඟ terms හතර මොනවද? 30. හරි? 30 කියලා terms හතරක් ලියවෙනවා. මම මෙතන 6 කියලා අරන් තියෙන මොනවද? දැන් මුලින් ඉඳලා මේ 30 ඉවර වෙනකොට terms කීයක් මෙතන අපි ලියලා තියෙනවද? right? කීයද? 2 4 6 1 2 3 4 5 6. එහෙනම් මෙතනට වෙනකොට මේ group එක වෙනකොට අපි ඔක්කොම ලියවිලා තියෙනවා 6 terms. right? Understood? Then 31 we wrote 6 times. එහෙනම් ඊළඟට ලියවෙන්නේ මොනවද? 31 1 2 3 4 5 6. right? Now how many terms you wrote in initially from this group? 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12. right? That means 2 plus 4 6 6 plus 6 12. අර මුලින් ඉඳලා terms කීයක් මේ වෙනකොට ලියවිලා තියෙනවා. right? ඒතර ඊළඟ group එක වෙනකොට තව terms 8ක් එකතු වෙනවා මේකටනේ. එහෙනම් කීයද? ඔක්කොම 20 terms. right? Next group another 12 terms addition for this one 32. right? Understood? දැන් මම එතනින් එහාට ලිව්වේ නැහැ මට ඕන මෙච්චරයිනේ 20.5 නේ නේද? ඒතර අපි ඊළඟ group එක ගත්තොත් 32 plus 6 38 terms from initially. හරි මුලින් ඉඳලා 38 terms මේ වෙනකන් ලියලා තියෙනවා. and finally 40 terms. right? Now can you understand this one?
yes sir.
right? Minetma, do you understand how we find the median?
No, understood.
කියන්න. Which position?
No, I got it now.
right. එහෙනම් ගැටලුවක් නැහැනේ median එක හොයාගන්න පුළුවන්. right. Then final part mean. right? Now previous I explained how we find the mean. There's a formula I said. right? What's the formula? Mean equal sigma fx divide sigma f. right? Look at sigma fx we found 1290. 1290 divide sigma f 40. right? Sigma f is 40. Then after you divide these numbers you can get the mean. 0 and 0 you can cancel. Then 129 divide by 4. 129 divide 4 12. There are 3 times 4 12 remaining 0 9 9 how many 4s? 2 2 times 4 8 remaining 1 10 point how many 2 2 times 4 8 remaining 2 20 how many 5 5 times 4 20. What is the answer? 32.25. right? The answer is 32.25. right? That's the answer. Now next one, next subtopic. right? Look at the subtopic, grouped frequency distribution. Early we did ungrouped frequency distribution. Now we have to go to find the answers using grouped frequency distribution. right? You write down the subtopic grouped frequency distribution. Right now, I will do the question using your textbook. Right. You turn the page number 107. ඔගොල්ලෝ පොඩ්ඩක් check කරලා බලන්න මේ 107 page එකේ තියෙන්නේ second question එක මේ ඔගොල්ලෝගේ screen එකේ තියෙන question එකද කියලා. මොකද අර මේකට පරණ textbook එක නම් වෙන questions ඇති සමහර විට මේ datas කියලා බලන්න තියෙනවා. Anuttara, your book contain this data, so different one.
Same one.
Same one, right? Menetma, your data are same or different?
Same, sir.
Same. Timansa, your data also same or different?
Same, sir.
Same. හරි එහෙනම් ගැටලුවක් නැහැ අපිට මේක කරගෙන යන්න පුළුවන්. ඒකට ඔයගොල්ලෝ ටෙක්ස්ට් එක තියෙන ඉඳලා පැහැදිලිව කරගන්න පුළුවන්. Right. Look at the first part. Right, second question, first part. Find the simple A, the highest mark obtained by a student. Simple B, the lowest mark obtained by a student. Right. When clearly observe this data, you can find the what is the highest mark, what is the lowest mark. Right. You select that two values first. After you find this one, you can do the second part, find the range of data set. If you got the answer, you send me range, right? To chat box, you send me range. Right. I think all of you sent me answers. You check again. Right. Timansa, what is the highest marks of this data distribution? Highest marks?
69.
69.
Sorry, sir, 73.
73. If you do these questions, your sensory organs work properly. You can get the answers. Again, you check what is the maximum value. හරි අපිට S දෙක හොඳට පේන්න ඕනේ මේකෙදි. Not 73. I පාර 62 ලුනේ. නෑ. What is the maximum value? This one. 79. Right? That's the maximum value. The minimum value what? 11. Right? That's a maximum, that's a minimum, right? Then you have to find the range. How we find the range? Maximum minus minimum, right? Maximum minus minimum. What is the answer? 68, right? I think Anuttara and Minitma's answers are correct. Timan's are now correct, right? Previous answers are wrong. හරියට බලන්න මේව හරිද? right. ඔන්න එහෙනම් අපි ඒක හොයාගත්තා. ඒ කියන්නේ මේ මම කරේ මොනවද? ඔයගොල්ලෝගේ questions වල first and second parts, right? Highest marks and lowest mark. First part, second one range. right. ඔන්න එහෙනම් හොඳට බලා ගන්න එතනින් එහාට. දැන් මේ group කරන්නේ කොහොමද අපි කියලා. right. Early we did ungrouped data distribution, very easy, not difficult. Now we are going to do grouped data distribution. Right. Look at the third part. For the above data set, construct a group frequency distribution with 7 class intervals. For the above data set, construct a group frequency distribution with 7 class intervals. ඔගොල්ලෝ මෙතනදී හදනවා table එකක්. ඒකේ තියන්න ඕන මෙන්න මේ වගේ classes ගානක්. කීයද? 7 class intervals. Right? That's a very important one. 7 classes. Right. Now, how we find that? I think all of you find the answer of range. Range is 78. Right? In this question said, we have to construct 7 class intervals. Right? 7 class intervals. Number of class intervals 7. Right? Then we have to find class size. Class size. How we find the class size? Range divide. Range is 78. Range divide number of class intervals. Right? How we find the class size? Range divide number of class intervals. ඒ කියන්නේ අපි මේ එක class එක size එක කොච්චර ගන්න ඕනද? class එක size එක කියන්නේ මේක. දැන් හිතන්නකෝ එක class එකක් තියෙනවා මෙහෙම 10 to 20. Right? This one class size is 20 minus 10. 10. අන්න ඒ වගේ අර size එක හොයාගන්නේ කොහොමද? Look at range is 68. Number of class intervals 7. Right, then 68 divided by 7. 68 divided 7. What is the answer? How many? 9. 9 times 7, 63. Remaining 5, 50. 0.7, 49. 9.7. හොඳට මතක තියාගන්න ඔන්න ඔය වගේ ආන්සර් එකක් ආවම අපිට අනිවාර්යෙන් ඩෙසිමල් වැලියු එකක් ගොඩක් වෙලාවට එයි. එහෙම ආවහම ඕගොල්ලෝ ගන්න ඕන දැන් මෙතන තියෙන 9 point කියලානේ නේ 9 point ආවනම් 10 කියලා තමයි class size එක ගන්නෙ. හරි දැන් මෙතන 7 නෙවෙයි 9.1 ආවත් 9.2 9.3 any value 9 point any value you have to get 10. Right? අපි හිතමු 5.3 you have to take 6. Right? Then class size is equal to 10. Right? Understood? Class size is 10. Right. First to write down this one, how we find the class size. Right. Class size, how we find range divide number of class intervals. දැන් සමහර questions වල දෙන්න පුළුවන් class size එක දීලා ඔයගොල්ලන්ට classes ගන්න හොයන්න වෙන්න පුළුවන්. එතකොට ඒකෙදි කරන්න තියෙන්නේ number of classes equal range divide class size. මේ විදිහටම තමයි මේ දෙක මෙතන එක මෙතනට එනවා මෙතන එක මෙතනට එනවා. හරි? එතකොට මේ question එකට අදාළව class size equal range divide number of class intervals. Then range is 78. Number of class intervals in this question say 7. Then after dividing you can get 9.7. That means 10. Right? Understood? Answer is 10. හරි එහෙනම් දැන් බලන්න අපි ඊළඟට මොකද්ද කරන්න කියලා. Your minimum value is 11. Maximum value is 79. Right. එතකොට දැන් මේ තියෙන හැම data එකම අපි ලියන classes වලට include වෙන්න ඕන. හරි එහෙනම් මම ලියනවා මේ විදියට this one class size is 10. මම මෙතනින් එක කරලා පෙන්නන්න ඕගොල්ලන්ට. We have to complete the table. This one class interval. Right, class interval. Next one is tally marks. Right. Next one is frequency. Next one is x. Next one is fx. There are 5 columns you have to draw. Right. There are 5 columns you have to draw for that. Right. ඒක ඉක්මනට එනං ඔයගොල්ලෝ මේ වැඩ ටික කරගන්න. I want to make a mean එක හොයන්න නැහැ මේ questions වල grade 9 එකේ model එකයි median එකයි විතරයි මේ table එක complete කරන්න තියෙනවා. හරි? ඒ කියන්නේ අපිට මෙන්න මේ අන්තිම ටික අවශ්‍ය වෙන්නේ නැහැ. ඒ ටික grade 10 එකට යනවා. මොන ටිකද අවශ්‍ය වෙන්නේ? මෙන්න මේ ටික විතරයි. Only these three enough for grade 9. Right? What are the 3 columns? Class interval, tally marks and frequency. Right? Class interval, tally marks and frequency enough. Right. Now look at how we write the class intervals. Right. Mom made the next part. Now we constructed class interval. Right. Minimum value is 11. Right. Then look at අපි පටන් ගන්න ඕන 11 වලින් ඉඳලා 11 to 10. 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 18 19 20. Right? මොකද class size එක 10 නේ. එහෙනම් මෙතන ඉඳලා 10ක්. Right? 11 to 20. That's a first class interval. Second one 21 to 10. 21 22 23 24 25 26 27 28 29 30. Right? Next one 31 to 40, 41 to 50, 51 to 60, 61 to 70. Now how many classes? 1 2 3 4 5 6. We have to create 7 class interval. Another one you have to write 71 to 80. Right? Understood? Right. දැන් මම මේ ටික complete කරගන්න ඕන. මම ඒක දැන් කියන්නම් කොහොමද කරන්න කියලා. මට ඔයගොල්ලෝගේ support එක ඕන. Right. Right. මට කවුරු එක්කෙනෙක් මෙනෙත්ම on your video, on your audio and you say first row of the data. එකෙන් එක කියන්න මම එතකොට ඒවා අදාළ තැන් වලට මාක් කරනවා. Right? Right. What is the first data?
34.
34.
So
sorry. 34 ද? හරිද?
wait,
Which question I said you? මොන එකද මම කරන්න කිව්වේ?
28.2 second one.
28.2 no? Right. 28.2 second. Right. එහෙනම් කියන්නකො මට first row එකේ තියෙන data ටික 34. හරි. හොඳට බලාගන්න 34 ඉන්නේ කොතනටද? 34 mean which class interval contain 31 to 40.
31,
Right. 34 තියෙන මේක අතරනේ. මෙතනට එනම් අපි tally mark එකක් දානවා. Right. Next data what?
27.
27 contain 21 to 30. Right. Next one.
45.
45 is 41 to 50. Right. Next.
12.
12. 12 mean 11 to 20. Right. Next.
63.
63. This group. 61 to 70. Next one.
35.
35 contain 31 to 40. Right. Next.
54.
First row එක විතරක් කියන්න ඕනේ. 54. Right. 54 contain where? 51 to 60. Right. Next one.
29.
29 contain 21 to 30. Right. Next.
First row is finished.
Right. Now, Timansa, can you say second row?
42.
42 where? 41 to 40. Next one.
68.
68 contain 61 to 70. Next.
73.
73 contain last group.
54.
Next one. 54 contain 51 to 60, no? Right. Next.
26.
26 contain 21 to 30. Right. Next.
11.
11. 11 mean 11 to 20. Right. Next.
63.
63.
Yeah.
61 to 70, no? Right. Next.
54.
54. 54 contain 51 to 60. Right. Next one.
That's all, sir.
Right. Anuttara, can you say next row?
Think.
50.
50. 50 mean 41 to 50. Next.
Sorry, sir. 33.
50 නැද්ද?
No.
33. 33 mean 31 to 40. Next.
69.
69. 61 to 70. හරි මේ ස්ක්‍රීන් එකත් එක්ක බලන්න ඕගොල්ලෝ හරි මම කරන එක හරිද කියලා. Right. Next one.
62.
Sorry, 62. 62.
Yes. 62. Yes.
62, 61 to 70. එතකොට දැන් මේක අපි හතරක් මාක් කරපු හින්දා මේක අනිත් පැත්තට එන්න ඕනේ. Right. Next one.
38.
38 contain 31 to 40. Right. Next.
53.
53, 51 to 60. Next one.
48.
48, 41 to 50. Right. Next,
63.
63, 61 to 70. Next one,
61.
61. 61 means 61 to 70. Next,
Finished. Third row.
finish. Right. තව තියෙනව නේද මොනවා හරිනේ?
Oh,
තව තියෙනව මොනවද? මට ඒකත් කියනකො 60 44. 60 mean here 60 44. Next one what?
67.
67.
67.
60.
67 is here. Next one
61.
61.
Yes.
Next
79. 79. 79.
79. 79 after that what number?
65. 65.
65.
65.
65. 65. 47. 47 here. Right. Next,
Finished.
finish. හරි. හරි. පැහැදිලිනේ මේ ටික නේද? මගේ මෙතන අර මේ ටෙක්ස්ට් බුක් එක නැති හින්දා ඔයගොල්ලෝගෙන් ඇහුවා. බලමු මේ ටික හරිද කියලා එහෙනම් හරි. Then you can find the frequency, tally marks count. 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 10, 2. Right? Only this one you have to do. හරි නේද? Right. මට මිස් වුණත් දන්නේ නැහැ මොනවා හරි. ඒකෙන්ද ඔයගොල්ලෝ දැන් හරියට කරන්න මේ ටික. හරිද? Right. Then look at after complete this one. Only that. Only you have to construct the group frequency distribution. මේකෙදි මේ table එක හදන්න විතරයි තියෙන්නේ. දැන් සමහර විට මෙහෙම අහන්න පුළුවන් මේකෙන් ඔයගොල්ලෝගේ mean අහන්නේ නැහැ මේ question එකේදී. මොකද ඒක grade 10 එකට යනවා mean එක අහන එක. මේකෙන් ආයෙත් අහන්න පුළුවන් මොනවද? Mod. What is the mod? Mod mean frequency highest value 10. 10 mean 61 to 70. Right? mod එක කීයද 61 to 70 අර class interval එකයි ලියන්න ඕන. අපිට මේකේ mod අහනවා model class කියලාත් අහනවා මේක. right model class කියලාත් අහන්න පුළුවන් 61 to 70. right classes විදියටයි එතකොට ලියන්න ඕන. අන්න පැහැදිලි නේද? right ඊට පස්සේ අහන්න පුළුවන් median class. දැන් කලින් ඇවි median now median class. Median class you have to find same method, early same method. This one 2, next group 5, right? 9, 14, 19, 21, 29, 31. Right? Then how we find the median? 31 plus 1, 32 divide 2, 16 term. Which class interval contains 16 term? This class interval 51 to 60. Right, understood? That's the theory of this lesson. හරි තේරුණාද? මෙතන මේ දක්වා මොනවා හරි තේරුම් නැත්නම් අහන්න. Yes.
So median class කියන
Sorry,
එක
again.
ආපහු කියන්න. median class
Median class.
කියන එක ආපහු කියන්න.
Right. Oh. Median එක අපි කලින් ගත්ත විදිය මතකයිනේ. ඒ විදියටම right there are how many terms? 5, 9, 14, 19, 29, 31. There are 31 terms contain this distribution. Then median, how we find? 31 plus 1 divide 2. 32 divide 2. That means 16th term. Right? 16th term. Then you have to find 16th term where? දැන් අර කලින් වගේම මෙතනදී 2යි හරි මේ ක්ලාස් එකට එනකොට ඔක්කොම කීයද 5 ඊළඟ එකට එනකොට 9 ඊළඟ එකට 14 next class interval 19 data include from initially right next class interval 29 data එහෙනම් අපි බලනවා 16 මොකද තියෙන්නේ 16th එක්කෙනා මෙතනට එනකොට 5යිනේ ඔක්කොම 9ක් 14ක් එහෙනම් 15 16 17 18 19 කියන terms තියෙන මේ class interval එකේ එහෙනම් එයාගේ class interval එක බලනවා මොකද්ද 51 to 60 right that's the median class interval right understood
Yes,
මෙතනට වෙනකම් පැහැදිලිද ඔයගොල්ලන්ට තව මොනවා හරි ගැටලු තියෙනවා නම් අහන්න
No, sir.
no, sir.
එහෙනම් මේ ටිකේදී තව homework එක දැන් කරන්න පුළුවන්. දැන් මේකෙදි ආයි තව පොඩි දෙයක් දැනගන්න ඕන වෙන මෙතන. දැන් මේ class size එක තමයි අපි මේ හෙව්වේ. කොහොමද හෙව්වේ? range divide number of class intervals. ඒ කියන්නේ මෙතන class intervals 7ක් ගන්න කියලා දීලා තියුණා. එතකොට ඒ විදිහට class size එක හෙව්වා. ඊළඟට තව දෙන්න පුළුවන්. class size එක දීලා අපි හිතමු class size එක 10 කියලා දුන්නා කියලා. class size එක 10 කියලා දීලා අපෙන් අහනවා මේක හදන්න කියලා. එතකොට ඔයගොල්ලෝ හොයාගන්න ඕන number of classes. හරි? number of classes හොයාගන්නේ කොහොමද? දැන් class size එක 10 කියලා දුන්නොත් ඒක ගැටලුවක් නැහැ. minimum එක හොයාගත්තා. ඒකට 10 10 එකතු කරලා ඊළඟ classes ටික හදාගත්තා. හරි? පැහැදිලි නේද? හරි. එහෙනම් ওই ටික තමයි ඔය lesson එකේ තියෙන theory ටික. ඔයගොල්ලෝ homework ටික කරලා එවන්න. මොනවාරි ගැටලු තියෙනවද? අනුත්තර පැහැදිලිද?